Next up for review, we go back to 1985 for a grid-style Mastertronic release. This one's called The Human Race. Described as the game that took 35 million years to create. If it took that long, it better be good. Here's that front cover up close then, and it says The Human Race on it. And obviously the idea of the game is some kind of evolutionary style game, because we've got a sort of monkey and then a Neanderthal caveman and then a bloke in a suit, signifying in great detail the evolution of man. And as it says there, it's a $1.99 game, grid style packaging of course, and I've already said what it says on the back there: play the game that took 35 million years to create. Inside we've got quite the abundance of screenshots. One of them's a title screen, not sure what's going on there, it looks like it might be some kind of a shoot 'em up. Some kind of 3D isometric perspective thing there. Also something that seems to involve rolling on a log up to a waterfall, and also something with a tree, some kind of platformer. Another isometric thing that looks a little bit like Qbert. So based on those screens, it's quite an in-depth and varied game, so we'll see whether it actually turns out that way. And inside we've got the usual instructions: aim of the game, in the beginning there was man, blah 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 blah, as time moved on, life became more complex, fields of the factory, yada yada yada. Play the game that took 35 million years to create. They're really kind of labouring that point. Joystick only controls and the loading instructions. And then we've got the usual foreign language stuff. Pretty nice inlay actually there, quite comprehensive stuff. This is the loading screen, which is a straight copy of the front cover artwork with our 3 stages of man development on there. And once again, it's by Jim Wilson. And also in the top corner there it says the game's by J.D. Ferrari, that's John D. Ferrari, and the music by Rob Hubbard, so that's at least something to look forward to, if nothing else. So this is the title screen, which also doubles up as the first screen of the game, I guess, because as you can see on the left there it says 3 lives. Also lots of information on there, how to play the first chapter, controls, the fact that the name of the game and who it's by, music by Rob Hubbard at the bottom, etc, etc. Lots of information on there. Rob Hubbard tune plays throughout the game, so have a good listen to that because it is another good one. So let's get on with the game. So the first level, you're a monkey. That's me there on the left, and you've got to get to the big banana that's waving to you at the top left corner. Of course jumping straight up isn't going to get you onto those branches. In fact the branches you can't stand on at all, you can only stand on the leaves, which seems a bit peculiar. But what we've got here is basically a platformer with lots of enemies, all which kill you immediately and send you right back to the beginning of the level, so you've got to get it right first time. And I will give it a go now. I've had a few practice goes with varying degrees of success. Luckily there's no time limit, so you can take as long as you like to make your way through the level, which is a nice touch at least. Also quite, oh there goes a life already. I hit the arse end of that cheetah or whatever it was running across the bottom there, and the collision detection's very precise. If you even get within a pixel or 2 of an enemy, then it will kill you. Slightly factually incorrect I think this, because I'm pretty sure you didn't get monkeys and dinosaurs at the same time, but we won't dwell on that too much. So I know where I need to go based on previous goes. You have to do a jump over this dinosaur that shouldn't even be in the same temporal space as you. Oh no, I've messed that up again. I say pixel perfect jumping. If you get it even just a pixel off, then you won't land on the platform as you want to. So I'm already down to my last life. And that was a mistake right off the bat. I just got away with that actually. I find the best place to stand is just here, because you don't know exactly when that Stegosaurus is going to come out at you, so you need to have plenty of time to make it across the rest of the screen. Eating the other bananas, there's no points to be earned in the game at all. Oh, I've messed it up again. There's no points to be earned in the game at all, and that's game over, by the way. At the end of the game you get this message, a bit ominous. Fate has come for you because you have failed. And then it all restarts and you go again, so let's give it another try. As you can see, it's rather frustrating. As I was saying, the bananas don't actually give you any points. There's no points to be earned, so all they actually do is stop you from moving while you're eating them, so it's better to avoid them. That said, there is quite nice animation when he is eating the bananas, as you can see there. In fact, the graphics and animation all round are quite good, and I'm mistiming that jump over and over again now. It's getting really frustrating. Finally got it right. From there you've got to go across the top of the level, and this winged beastie, which is very nicely animated, Pteranodon, will pick you up and pluck you up into the sky and kill you, so you've got to time your jumps just right to avoid that thing, and also avoid this thing, which I've done a disastrous job of avoiding. So there goes another life. So you've got to keep your eye on all the enemies and make sure you get around them in just the right way. I'm about to give this section another try. See if I can get it right this time. Looking better. It's going to be close though. There we go. That's more like it. And that then gets me to the final section. Which you can hide here pretty comfortably, but it's very difficult to get onto these last set of branches. Once again, pixel perfect jumping is the order of the day, and I've messed that up, but at least I got another shot at it without getting killed, which is nice. Ooh, just got to the banana in time. So I'm now on to chapter 2, which is I've only got to a couple of times anyway, and is equally as difficult. So the idea of this one is you've got to get across the molten lava pit without falling into the lava, which, as you can see, is going to be rather tricky. I have managed to get to this section with all 3 lives intact, so I can give it a go, but the jumping's horrendous. Clearly you can't get to it that way, you've got to go and jump over the gap the other way, which is really rather worrying. Oh, okay, so you've got to watch out for falling off the conveyor belts on the end as well. And there goes my last life. And of course, once that happens, it's game over, and you're right back to the start again on level 1. Already I've lost patience with this. The music's great on it, the sound effects are pretty nice on it as well. The graphics are pretty decent, you know, there's nice animation, nice layout of the level and everything. Obviously designed to make it as difficult as possible. This is just another one of those early Mastertronic games that's just absolutely rock hard. There goes another life, and you just got no inclination to play it at all. You've got to have the patience of a saint to get through this game, and I don't have the patience of a saint. From the screenshots it looks like there could be some really fun levels in this game, but you just can't see any evidence of it because you can't get off the first level, and if you do get off the first level, the second level's even harder. So I'm going to have to wrap it up there and say the game has beaten me already. My patience is worn thin, and if I was in charge of evolution, then we'd all still be monkeys. So $1.99, can't really say it's worth that, unless, as I say, you've got the persistence and the patience of someone better than me, shall we say.
If you the power of the dark side.
2, 1, 0.